Geeks with beards, geeks with beards. Look who's here, geeks with beards. No need to fear, we're right here. We got beards, so listen clear. Geeks with beards, geeks with beards.
Welcome back, readers, to another episode of Dan's Comic Corner. And today we're going to be checking out G.I. Joe number 17 by Skybound, Dreadnought War, part 5 of 5. Yeah, guys, this is the last part. I decided to cover this last part. Man, I tell you, this G.I. Joe book has been really, really good. I think I've said in previous episodes, I don't read A Real American Hero. I just read the Energon Universe G.I. Joe book, but it is so good. It is. And the Dreadnought War has been great. This 5-part, little story, this miniseries they've been running in the book has been really good. As you can see on the cover here, we've got Cobra Commander, and, he's taking on some of the Dreadnoughts. You've got Buzzer, Xandar, Zarana, it's just, Ripper. It's just great. So good, so good. So we'll jump right into it, guys. We'll do the credits page like always. Who's doing what and where. This is great. And this is going to pick up from last issue, and you just got like blood splurches and Zarana. She's like, what in the hell's going on? Where's Cobra Commander? More bzzz, more blood. Ripper's like, I don't know where Buzzer went. He's in a cave. He went after Cobra Commander. And look at this. Oh, Cobra Commander. He's like, you know what, guys? Fuck you. You're beaten. He's like, look, I can offer you guys an alternative to dying, because you're going to die. And basically, first they're like, no, screw you, we're going to kill you, blah, blah, blah. And Cobra Commander says no. He's like, look, I know you're stupid, but you're pretty smart, you got a lot of good skills, and I could use those skills. And they're like, look, we're not joining Cobra. And Cobra Commander, excuse me, guys. Cobra Commander's like, well, I'm not asking you to join Cobra. He's like, I want you to work for me, kind of independent contractors. And what do I want you to do? Kill G.I. Joe. Of course, here comes Joe. Here comes Covergirl. Here comes Stalker, Duke, Baroness, Clutch, and an Autobot. Of course, the Dreadnoughts, they do what he says. They start fighting G.I. Joe. And just look at this, man. I like how Cobra Commander is a brighter color, and the Dreadnoughts are kind of shadowy behind him, letting them know. And he's like, hey, guys, Dreadnoughts work for me now. So a battle ensues, and it just keeps going. Dreadnoughts attack. Yo, Joe. And it's just great. And the thing is, unfortunately, the Dreadnoughts are outnumbering the Joes. So, and at this time, Duke does not know that Hound is with Clutch. Now, this has happened a few issues back. That Hound showed up for Clutch, and they've been kind of partners for a little while. And he's like, man, I'm sorry about this. And Duke's like, for what? He's like, Hound, do it. And boom, transforms. Boom, we got Hound, and he's going to help take out the Dreadnoughts. This has been a cool partnership. I kind of hope they keep this going for a while, because Hound's another character I really, really like in Transformers. So, they keep fighting. And I'm just like, whoa. Cobra Commander's like, they have one of the machines. So then it's all of a sudden, it's like, don't worry about the Joes, destroy the machine. Cobra Commander, they're going to try to capture him, because Duke wants secrets. He knows Cobra Commander knows something about this Energon, and he wants to know it. But they do come rescue him. Destro, they do come get him. Duke's not too happy about that, but, what can you do? So Duke's just all pissed off. He punches Clutch. Clutch is like, Duke, I'm sorry, I didn't say anything about it. He just punches him. And then Duke's like, talk, robot, now. And then, getting toward the end, and this blew my mind, but we're here, the pit, the epilogue, General Hawk, and he's talking to somebody, and he looks like he's been hurt. He's like, oh, one of Destro's guys got me, And I'm not going to show you all of this, but I'm going to show you this. Who is Hawk? He's not Hawk. He's Zartan. As soon as I got to this bottom page, I was like, you son of a bitch, Zartan. I've been waiting for Zartan to show up in this comic. So he has been playing General Hawk for a while now, apparently, in this comic book. Put it back up there for you guys to get a look at the cover again. Man, Zartan is a great character. He's probably one of my favorite, I guess, Cobra employees from the old cartoon. Dreadnoks are just a fun group. If anybody's a Joe fan watching this, Dreadnoks are just a fun group. You know about the Dreadnoks, grape soda and chocolate donuts. Basically, really what the Dreadnought War has been about, or what it was about in the beginning, was in the Cobra Commander miniseries. Of course, Cobra's commander's been looking for the Energon for Cobra, for their weapons and everything else. Well, the Dreadnoks had some Energon, so he went to go get it from them by any means necessary. And he did. Him and Nemesis Enforcer went after the Dreadnoks to take their Energon, and some of them did die. Nemesis Enforcer did kill some of the Dreadnoks while they were trying to hold Cobra Commander prisoner. He got let go, but also Cobra Commander was double-crossed by Nemesis Enforcer, by Globulus, the leader of Cobra Law, and he was supposed to kill Cobra Commander, but Cobra Commander got away and possibly killed Nemesis Enforcer in the process. So this Dreadnought War kind of picked up from that miniseries, to where the Dreadnoughts were coming back after Cobra Commander to get revenge, and Buzzer having the Ash from Evil Dead chainsaw hand came from that miniseries, because Nemesis Enforcer took his hand. But as you've seen how this last part happened, was they were trying to kill Cobra Commander, and Cobra Commander kind of said, hey guys, you're not going to be able to beat me. I'm going to kill you, but instead, why don't you be my workers? I'll employ you. I'll feed you. I'll pay you all the money you want, jewels you want. It'll be a working relationship that we both benefit from. And they decided to take it. And then, boom, Zartan. Now, I don't think Cobra Commander, I know for sure he's not met Zartan in this comic here. So it's going to be really interesting to see what happens when he finally meets Zartan. So yeah, guys, G.I. Joe from Skybound, the Energon universe, check it out, especially the Dreadnought War 5-parter. It's been a great series so far. I can't wait to see where they're going with this now that they've introduced Zartan. I think it's great. So yeah, guys, until next time, good reading.
Geeks with beards, geeks with beards. Look who's here, geeks with beards. No need to fear, we're right here. We got beards, so listen clear. Geeks with beards, geeks with beards.